Hey everybody, welcome back. I am excited today because we get to unbox the Benchmade Full Immunity, the Gold Class Limited Unlimited for 2024. Now, you get that beautiful Benchmade Gold Class box. And then, of course, this model number 290-241. You can already see right here, Damasteel is on board. So let's see what you get in the box. We'll put this off to the side. You get your certificate of authenticity, that gold foil. It's all here, signed by the man himself, John Diasas, President and CEO, Benchmade Knife Company. And then, of course, you get some specs about what's inside, your model number, when it was manufactured, and you get the seal, the official gold class seal from Benchmade. I love that. So, official products, and of course, you get the gold class microfiber bag, which is terrific. Those are awesome. You just flaunt without even having to show your knife. You're like, just got it in this bag, gonna pull it out of my knife case and be like, bam. Look at that. Little presentation, beautiful little felt padding in here. You get the lanyard on this one. You got your use and care manual in here, your Life Sharp warranty information. Keep that. It's an awesome, awesome warranty. And of course, you get your access lock paperwork. Comes with this full immunity and the access lock. And you can already see, look at the details you can already see. You get a little blue popping through on the liners. You get a little Easter egg here with your pivot, full immunity. You're covered. You got some Damasteel poking through here. You got some blue thumb studs. And look at this. You got your PVD coated sapphire blue pocket clip and full stainless steel liners and lanyard bead. They did not forget the lanyard fans. Shout out to all the lanyard fans. We'll see if the lanyard stays on this one. I picked up the blue one in the aluminum handle, and it is fantastic. So, look at this. This has the Damasteel Agir or Agir pattern. Either way, I'm saying it wrong one way, but it's A-E-G-I-R from Damasteel. It's a beautiful pattern on this full immunity. And these little Wharncliffe blades, super duper sharp. You can see right here, you got a little bit of jimping on the spine of the blade, but you got your barrel spacers even included. And then you're looking at the handles, the scales, and you're like, what is that pattern? What is this? Is this a G10? Is this like a micarta? What is this? This is unidirectional carbon fiber. I have not seen this in hand. This is the first time I'm getting it in hand and really seeing it. I'm going to start carrying this one, but it's a unidirectional carbon fiber. It's smooth. It's smooth, but it's got the different layering. You can see the layering right here and a little bit of this finger area that's carved out. It's pretty awesome, pretty cool. And of course, phosphor bronze washers it's riding on. This one's smooth out of the box, no lock stick. The lanyards get in my way. I'm just saying that right now. It's probably because of the way I use my knives. But we're going to compare this one to a Bugout. We're also going to compare this one to a 945 Mini Osborne, just so you can see sizing and those kind of things and what you're really going to get out of this knife for size. But like I said, for me, large glove size hand, you're getting at least 3 fingers on it, and that fourth one you can either lock down on your lanyard, or for me, I just tuck it in right there at the end of the blade, and it is super ready to go. So a lot of people carry it in their fifth pocket. I carry this as a good secondary, or throw it in like lightweight pants, shorts, anything like that. The full immunities are there, and they'll pretty much take care of whatever you're going to need for it. So let's get into some specs on this one. So the overall specs, your blade length is 2.49 inches of that beautiful Damasteel Agir. Your overall open length, you're at 5.94 inches. Closed, you're looking at 3.46. And the thickness on that blade, 0.09 of an inch. Like we said, Wharncliffe, they're really good. I'm a fan of, the Wharncliffe and reverse Tontos as well. So I understand this isn't for everybody, but these are running at $600. So I need to know down in the comments, let me know if you're going to pick one up, if this has any interest to you, what you would like to see for a limited, unlimited gold class maybe next year. I'm pushing for a 940, just saying. That's me, 940 Osborne. Just saying, Now, overall, your handle thickness, it's only 1/2 inch. Doesn't include the thickness of the pocket clip. But look at that beautiful mini deep carry, sapphire blue, PVD coated. I love that. These are all hand constructed. So all the details, all the fine details, all the finish work is done by hand at Benchmade here in Oregon, made in the USA. And the weight on this one, 2 ounces, 2.01 ounces. Maybe if you take the lanyard off, you save a little bit less. You're going to be under 2. But I like it because you can still see, your laser markings come through really well on this, which is awesome. Now, I would say a suggestion, the Benchmade patent on there, can we get rid of that? This is a gold class knife. Just saying, do we need the patent website? No, especially not on these. I mean, on the production ones, I see what you're doing. You got to put something on there, but just rock them without it, Get rid of the patent overall. Maybe I should add that to the list, Bring back the antennas on the butterflies, those kind of things. I'm just saying, putting that out there, seeing what you all think as well. So let's compare this one to the 945, the Mini Osborne. You may ask yourself and say, I have a Mini Osborne or I've held one, how do they look in comparison? So we've got our Mini Osborne, the 945 here. This is the gold class. We saw this one this past year. Floating gold plated backspacer, some beautiful teal accents as well, and that awesome carbon fiber mix. Now, let's put these pivot to pivot, and you get a good look and see size-wise what you're looking at. So overall, you're going to be just a smidge longer in the blade, smidge longer in the handle. I see I have a little schmegma on my blade, so my apologies. But that's what you're getting in size comparison. Now, when you look at this in thickness, it's going to be awfully close. You're not going to have to worry too much about that, your thickness level. I mean, what do you think? Does that kind of hit the mark for you? That's pretty cool. And this is kind of that, it's that, you want to take it to church, you want to show off and be like, hey, I got a gold class Benchmade. A lot of people carrying these in their fifth pocket and stuff as well. But maybe you have a Benchmade Bugout. And you're like, how does this compare to my Bugouts? Because I don't know if I'm comfortable spending the money on this gold class without it. Now, I know a lot of the websites, they have some options for, paying in different payments. Those are some cool options. But you have a Benchmade Bugout. And you're like, I got this Bugout. Shout out to the Blue Sea Tech, by the way. And there's some nuggets in here, some little Easter eggs about glowing in the dark and carbon fiber that glows in the dark. If you haven't checked one of those out, check out my video on that. But here's what it compares to for the Benchmade Bugout. So you get your full immunity, your Bugout. Obviously, you're going to be a finger length more on each end at least. Thickness-wise, you're going to be a little bit thinner on the Bugout, but not too much. A little bit thinner in comparison. Obviously, the handle much bigger. I mean, I can get everything on to the Bugout and have a little extra room. Which one would you go with? That's the question. Like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see on an upcoming gold class release. Maybe we can get something on the books for them. Like I said, they didn't forget the lanyard fans. I may lose the lanyard on this one, but I really want to check out this unidirectional carbon fiber. It's got a smooth texture to it. I haven't checked it out before, like I said, so it's one of the things I want to see if it's got any better. Because you're kind of used to that pattern. The standard pattern with your Benchmades. You got your weave and other options for carbon fiber and whatnot as well. But that's kind of what you see on the 940-1. And so, I mean, it's way, way different. And it makes it look like micarta or a G10 mix, but it's got that beautiful look you can see in the layering right here. That's pretty cool. So, overall, let me know what you think down in the comments. Is this something where you're like, it's nice, but not for me because I'm not a full immunity person? But do you think it holds the value? That's what I want to know. But huge shout out to Benchmade so we can check this one out. My biggest thing is make sure to do something kind for someone. Hashtag DSKFS. It's an awesome thing. But most importantly, have an awesome rest of your day and take care.